Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2018 BMW 330e M Sport. I'm going to take you out for a spin it now, show you some of the nice touches and functions about it, but this is a particularly nice one. Certainly the nicest one we've had through in a long time anyway, in my opinion. Probably the nicest one, don't like saying it. Otherwise, if you find a video on YouTube or something, there's going to be a link in the description that you can click. It will take you back to the ad, same for Facebook. While you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And finally, I just want to put the price here as to what you can finance the car for from through us, should you choose to. So here we are out driving the 330. And the most normally the thing you're struck by instantly with these things is the quietness as you're driving, but this one's a bit different. This one has an individual spec interior and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. This, married to the colour of the outside of the car, just works so well in the flesh. Like, it's really, really good. I think it's the nicest one we've ever had, like, through, and we've had hundreds of them through at this stage, so I'm impressed with it. I just think it's gorgeous. It's really tasteful. So what I'm going to do, I'll take you down the sides of the car now just to show you how straight it is and how, you know, there's no marks, bangs or anything on it. But I also want you to start to get an idea of the blue on the car. It's much more metallic-y when you're close to it than it seems in photos and stuff. So hopefully that comes across in the video there. And now I'm going to bring you back into the car and just really show you around the cab of the car. Whoever selected this car, in my opinion, has exquisite taste. Like, it's beautiful. As the dash swoops around you, as I say, it's absolutely gorgeous. We've got the infotainment system in the middle that we expect, but you've got piano black inlay on the dash, and all the bits are piano black, and just that married to this kind of chocolatey brown color, it just works so well, in my opinion, with the outside. They're almost like Cadbury's almost. It's spot on. Really, really good, in my opinion. Then onto the actual spec of the car. So we get all the stuff you would expect. So we've got sat nav in the car, full Bluetooth phone connectivity, and then we've got BMW's park sensors on it. So you get a graphic in the middle with the front and rear park sensors. So everything you need like that is there. Other than that, though, I'm going to bring it on to just how hybrids, you know, what a hybrid is. We get asked this question an awful lot with plug-in hybrids, particularly. It's when the battery is depleted, is it still a hybrid? Like, what do you do when your battery's gone? This car is a fully, what they call a self-charging hybrid in the background, always. So you still have a hybrid vehicle. You just get the best results from it if you plug it in. So that you always think of the plug-in factor in terms of the battery as a range extender, more so than anything else. And it allows you to create all the performance that it can sort of offer. You can drive the car around in a charge mode whereby you can set it and it will recharge its battery up to 95 or 97% by itself and then use it as an electric vehicle. But that's kind of it. So you still get all the bits. The other beautiful touch on these particular cars is a hybrid comes with two engines, effectively. You get a petrol engine and you get an electric motor. So when you're in the hybrid system and you've got charge and stuff, it more or less always pushes the electric motor to get you where you want to go. And if you ask too much, it kicks in the petrol motor. So it makes it mega efficient in its hybrid system. You don't necessarily want to drive it as a fully electric, in my opinion, in my experience of it, my type of drive anyway. However, at the press of a button, we can go into sport. So we've got various different drive modes in these. We've got Eco Pro, Comfort Sport, and Sport Plus. When we're in Sport or Sport Plus, both the engine and the motor combine to give you performance. And suddenly you get a very different machine. You get something that's super focused, 252 brake horsepower, but over 500 Newton meters of torque. And that's the figure to watch in these modern times. Horsepower is kind of old-fashioned, you know. The torque level is bananas. It's also paired to the ZF 8-speed gearbox that BMW use, which in my opinion is a masterpiece. The best automatic gearbox in the world by a country mile. And it makes for a really focused super saloon, for want of a better expression. Really, really focused, fast, beautiful driving machine. But at the flick of a switch in the other direction, you turn it back into this lovely economical limousine. Really, really nice touch. Like, that's the most impressive thing about modern cars generally. Hybrids, it works better in my opinion. Most of them do have drive modes, but with the hybrid functions, it really exacerbates each sort of end of the scale that you want, you know, whether you want economy or you want performance. So from that point of view, they're a fantastic thing. The other thing is we can sit in traffic like this in this car now without any worry of DPF filters, injector troubles, turbo, none of that, because this car is electric as we sit in it. They're so intelligent, like they're really, really good machines, I have to say. I'm super impressed by modern hybrid stuff. Other than that, though, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to stop talking about the car there and I'll just move on to us briefly in these kind of distance selling times. We're back open. So people are allowed in on the premises via appointment. All of that sort of stuff is normal. But I understand a lot of people are still going to be reticent about it. So just to give you some scope about who we are, the business, we were one of the first ever second-hand dealers to be an SIMI dealer, and now we're an AA approved dealer on top of that. The AA approval allows us to offer up to 2 years of AA approved warranty on the car, and all the cars get a 101 point pre-sale checkpoint. The AA thing though, for us, it really says a lot about the type of business you are. You won't find a lot of second-hand dealers being allowed be an ambassador for the AA. So I think it says a lot about the type of business we are and the type of people we are. On top of that, we've got 50 plus 5-star Google reviews. We're very proud of those, and that's kind of it really. We really do try our best. We try and put the best product out. We were very picky about what we'll bother with, and we really try hard with our after sales. Like, that's our thing. Other than that though, if I missed anything in the video, feel free to give me a call and I'll happily walk you through these things. If these plug-in hybrids work for you and the type of driving you do in your lifestyle, they're amazing. If they don't though, they don't. And I'll be honest with you about it. We can have a discussion about the type of driving you do and what what way it works for you. And I'll be completely honest with you as to whether they work for you or they don't. Other than that though, I'm going to leave it there, and I just want to say thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you taking the time to do it, and hopefully it just showed you some of the lovely bits of the car, the type of people we are, who you can expect to meet when you come up, and that's kind of it. So again, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully we will see you soon.